Alright, what's up everyone? How's it going today? So, I want to talk about something that I've been avoiding on this channel for the past several months as I started making YouTube videos. And that is dating life here in Japan. Now, the reason I've been avoiding this topic for so long is just because there's already so many videos about dating in Japan here on YouTube that I didn't really think there was a need for another one. But you can never have enough videos about dating here in Japan. So I want to try and be a little unique though, so I'm going to actually talk about the weirdest and most cringy experiences I've had. I do want to give one disclaimer before I get started though, and I feel like it goes without saying, but these experiences and stories are not representative of every Japanese person in a relationship, and that if you come to Japan, this kind of stuff will likely not happen to you, but it happened to me, so I want to share my weird and crazy experiences with everyone. So this first experience that I'm going to call the I only date foreigners incident actually happened to me a couple months after I came to Japan. So I met this girl online, and we made plans to meet up in person to go to a nice izakaya together. And on that day, I of course go pick her up from the station, and we head to the izakaya together. And on the way, we're talking about movies, TV shows, and typical first date kind of stuff. And we get to the izakaya, and I kid you not, within 5 minutes, she says, "Yeah, I don't like Japanese guys. I only date Westerners." And I was obviously very surprised, and my question was just, why? I don't know another way to actually respond to that statement. And she actually gave me like a whole host of reasons. Just, if I remember right, some of them were just like, oh, Westerners are more muscular, more gentlemanly, more assertive. I actually kind of felt bad for Japanese guys because she was just roasting like the whole male population of Japan. But it did actually also really leave a kind of sour taste in my mouth, I guess, because it kind of felt like any other Western looking guy could be sitting across the table from her and she would have been happy. Which, I don't know, I like to kind of feel like the girl I want to date with likes me for me, but maybe I'm overthinking it. So my second weird dating experience here in Japan actually came a couple weeks after that first I only date foreigners incident, because I didn't go on a second date with that girl. And this incident I'm going to call the rap music Catastrophe. And so what happened was, I was talking about music with this girl I was on a date with, and she tells me, "Oh yeah, I really like American rap music." Like, oh, that's cool. Wasn't expecting that, but alright. And then she says, "Oh yeah, there's a word they're always using in the music." And then, I kid you not, she says the N word. And I'm absolutely speechless. I gather myself, I'm like, okay, this isn't something they really probably talk about in Japan, after all. Japan is still mostly Japanese people living here. It's like still 98% Japanese. And so I tried to explain to her that that's not really a word she should be using, especially around foreigners, because of the obviously dark history and racism. But keep in mind, this was when like a couple months after I came to Japan, so my Japanese is still not, it's okay, but it's still not very good at this point. And so I probably didn't explain it very well, because like 5-10 minutes later, she says the word again. And this time I just kind of try to say, alright, could you at least just not say it around me? And then she keeps saying it throughout the date, but she starts adding the F word before it. It's like, Okay, this is very strange, and I'm not sure how to respond to this anymore. Suffice to say, she did also not get a second date. And I also wonder if she is still saying that word. So, my next weird dating experience here in Japan was the double texting incident. And this came with the girl I had been on a few dates with, and things seem to be going well. She tells me, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be super busy at work in like the next month." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. If you have some free time, let's meet up, maybe grab some lunch, some coffee or something. If not, no worries since you're super busy." So a day after or 2 days after that date, I send her a message asking if she happens to have any free time coming up. If not, no worries, don't sweat it. And no response. I'm like, okay, she said she was going to be super busy, so she might have just forgotten her, hasn't had much time. So I'll give it 4 or 5 more days. If she doesn't respond by then, I'll send her another message to, just see how she's doing. And so 5 days go by, no response. I'm like, okay, let's see how she's doing. So I send her another message. And then her response was completely unexpected. She just asked me, "Why are you being so clingy? What's wrong with you? Don't send me a message until I respond to you." It's like, oh, I don't know how to respond to this, actually. Like, I didn't say this to her, but like, I can understand being called clingy if I was sending you a message every day, multiple times a day, but every 5 to 6 days doesn't feel very clingy to me. I don't know. Everyone can feel free to tell me what you think down in the comments below. Actually, feel free to tell me what you think about any of these experiences I'm talking about. Suffice to say, from that moment on, the whole relationship kind of changed, and we only had 1 or 2 more dates after that before going our separate ways. Thanks for checking out my video today, everyone. This was 3 weird and cringy experiences I had while dating here in Japan. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Alright, see you next time.